Alright, you guys, now we're getting to the BTS Baepsae explained video. They're gonna get into the details. Let's watch it and love it. And also don't forget to subscribe, share, follow, all that good stuff.
Everything.
DK. And so this is by DKDKTV. It's the same guy who explained the meaning of dang.
Shout out to DKDKTV.
Thank you.
Thank you. Rotate.
And let it be this as new comeback, we are taking a look at their fiercest and most political.
Starts with Crotate. Okay.
It's the name of a bird. It's
I'm thinking like a crow's tit. Like I'm thinking like a crow breast. Like
I'm sorry for being immature, but that was a moment I could do that.
I said crow tit. Like I know.
No,
but the thing is, you just said crow tit.
I was looking at it. I was like crow tit.
Did you hear them say it out loud?
Just let it be there on the screen. That's it.
Oh, sorry. I was just like, wait, it says crow tit. So I was just like, well,
I'm pretty sure when we first saw that, everybody just
I didn't see it though. Like I literally didn't until like I looked. When I looked to the right, I saw the words and then it said crow tit. I was like, crow tit. Like in my head, I was like, what is this? But I just said it out loud.
No, but it didn't sound like that. It sounded like you just said it to say it.
Oh,
right.
Like crow tit.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, my bad.
Let's go.
Almost did it again.
And let it be this as new comeback, we are taking a look at their fiercest and most political song.
Yo, his eyebrows on. What? Okay.
First of all, you need to know this Korean idiom. 뱁새가 황새를 따라가면 다리가 찢어진다. It means when you try to do something that's out of your reach, out of your capabilities, then you will likely fail. Crow-tits or Baepsae have short legs, but storks have very long legs. So obviously a crow-tit trying to catch up to a stork will likely fail. Here the storks are referring to people in power, the big companies, conglomerates, and older generations. And in this video, I will focus on the last meaning of older generations because the previous two meanings have been covered a lot by other explanations. Here, BTS is using crow-tits as a metaphor for the younger generation.
I really appreciate this video.
The millennials of South Korea.
Thank you.
They are trying very, very hard to catch up with their parents' generation, the baby boomers or the storks. They also use another metaphor of teacher to refer to the older generation who are born with a golden spoon. They say this because during the ages of the baby boomers in South Korea, they were experiencing huge economic growth and it was extremely easy to get jobs, get housing, and stuff like that. But the economy in South Korea is now at its maturing stages and the side effects of ultra-fast economic growth have boomeranged to haunt the current generation. Currently, the millennials are facing extremely high pricing of houses as well as high disparity between the rich and the poor and also extreme all-time high youth unemployment.
Facts.
Thank you.
For sure.
Thank you.
This song is even more, it's like 3 times more lit now that I understand it.
Right.
4 times more lit, for sure.
Thanks for being political, guys.
Yeah.
Like, everybody don't do that. Everybody's scared, but thank you.
BTS, ladies and gentlemen.
Also, thank you DKDKTV for taking the time to make this video. This is the important part of artistry that people often forget. We're here for the glitz, the glamour, the choreography, the singing, the show, all that. But at the end of the day, if you're not sending a message as an artist, then what are you creating?
Exactly.
And appreciate the fact that we're taking the time to learn this because we don't know this. Yes, they're experiencing, we're experiencing the same thing over here as they are over there.
Yeah.
But we know that America and South Korea are different, and be appreciative that we're taking the time to actually figure out what it is so we know better.
And thank you for letting us learn. Thanks.
For those that are letting us learn.
Yeah.
And this is how you combat the issue of cultural appropriation. You take the time to learn other people's cultures, whether it be video or via the people around you. Learn from each other.
Don't just call them dumb and arrogant and ignorant and the lost causes. do something constructive. Jesus.
Each one teach one.
Because if you come back on this video to talk more crap, guess what? You just gave us another viewer. We thank you for that. This show has been made possible by viewers like you. Thank you.
Y'all too young for that. Y'all too young for that.
Probably.
No more Saturday morning cartoons.
Oh, God.
I mean, y'all got Disney Plus.
I mean, yeah.
That's exactly why it's no more.
In this verse, BTS addresses the social injustices that millennials commonly face in Korean society.
We do.
For example, passion pay. This is a very common practice
They don't pay
in
the
Korean
bills.
society where companies basically pay young workers below minimum wage or nothing at all
Tell me
in
about it.
return for experience.
Exposure.
The logic is because they are offering a job and an experience that many young people have passion
Hey,
for.
my DMs right now,
They are the
BTS.
ones that are actually doing the service for the young people. N-KPOP is another newly made word that is used to describe the millennials of this decade.
Like One
They
Piece.
are a generation that have basically given up what many consider to be basic human rights and wants because of extremely high youth unemployment rates and also very low wages compared to living costs. We have many different variations of N-KPOP to describe the millennials of South Korea. It originally started from 삼포세대, which is used to describe the millennials that have given up dating, marrying, and giving birth
Sounds
due
great.
to economic instability. Then it evolved to 오포세대, which added giving up employment and buying your own house. And then it evolved into 칠포세대, which added human relationships and hope. Now the word N포세대 is most commonly used because they have
Why would we
basically
want to have
given up
children
all their
and we
dreams
can't afford
and
it?
hope.
So essentially what it's saying, like each one, they were just like, okay, here's are the 3 things that our generation has given up. Then it became 5 things, and it became 7, and then it became, like how they say, to the nth degree. It
Right,
means
right.
it's innumerable.
Right.
The amount of things that we're having to give up,
And we can,
our happiness, our basic rights, and all that other stuff, because of what you did to
Right.
the economy and whatnot.
and ultimately it sucks is because it's the baby boomers doing it to us. Of course, y'all were once young, but in the affluence that you had in the time where it was affluent internationally, you guys decided to lock the world into what it is now. So whatever we create out of this generation, like, you really can't be upset at what we're doing here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're doing the best that we can with what we have. You know what I'm saying? I think honestly, the millennials are doing an amazing job so far. For real, for real.
But they're at least trying to survive out here.
Well, really quick, what they're about to explain about change the rules would be a perfect segue, because at the end of the day, if we didn't change the rules, if we went by what you guys are going, we would get caught in this working below minimum wage,
Right.
passion pay or not getting, because you guys have built the world on 13 years of experience for an entry level job. You know what I'm saying? We had to create our own jobs and create our own job descriptions. Like, that's the only way we're
Yeah,
making it
right.
happen, via being a video producer and producing this video, being a host and talking on these videos. These are all jobs that people get paid for in the real world. Super
We
amounts of money.
we don't get paid. We're not doing
Yeah,
this
we're
for
doing it
money.
now, but again, we're doing it now to prove that we can do it, so we don't have to accept the passion pay or accept that underneath pay. And we can say, hey, go online, look at our YouTube channels, look at what we're doing. This is what
I
we're
do
good at
this.
doing. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. This is the proof to show that we do what we do. So shout out to Jello Quake for being a director and a producer and so on, so on and so forth.
Editor.
And for us here, exactly, editor, and us here for being hosts and, you know what I'm saying, personalities, whatever. Please, people, again, at the end of the day, you have a talent, you have a gift, use it. Use it. See? Facts.
Dang.
In these
Just
lines,
banged on you twice, bro.
we want to change the system. The word 정상 in the last lines has a double meaning. First, it means normal, and second, it means top. So basically, not only is BTS talking about how this is not a normal situation, society is sick, but also they are saying we are not at the top yet and we have to push further.
Even the success they have now, saying that they're not at the top. I'm like, what?
The older generation blames millennials
Yeah,
for their
hey.
struggles, saying that it
Hey.
is due to a lack of
Let me say the
effort.
generation.
The word 노력 is pronounced 노력, by BTS. And this is a very commonly used internet slang among millennials to sarcastically describe how the older generation blames them for the lack of effort. Baby boomers often neglect the fact how society is completely different now compared to when they were growing up. And also the economic situation is completely different.
We hear.
They also neglect the fact that
He in his 20s, I can see it.
problems that these millennials face today were in fact caused by baby boomers. For example, housing prices that are extremely high, so that millennials have
The rent's too damn high.
These
Everybody
were
got roommates.
driven up by baby boomers buying
For
multiple
sure.
houses in speculation and for investment purposes. Yet many baby boomers simply neglect the fact and tell the millennials that they should try harder, work harder, so that you can perhaps buy a house 20 years later.
Right.
On the surface level, these lines just simply seem like a cry for help.
The choreo makes sense
And-
though.
Yeah.
However, the word Baepsae in the very last line is a very clever play on words. Basically, this word would sound like a curse word to the Korean ear. It sounds very, very similar to shipseya or keseya, which are both very serious
Well,
curse words
Yep.
in South Korea.
I learned today.
Wait,
So
he
now
said
are they-
racist? Wait, pause. He
Very
said.
serious cuss word.
I said, wait, what? Housewife?
Right, how? What does that mean? Right, what did I miss?
It sounds very, very similar to shipseya or keseya, which are both very serious curse words in South Korea.
For sure.
So not only
I
are
learned
they
something today.
crying for help,
Alex is not
and not only are
very
they
serious.
asking the protests to unite, but they are also calling the older generations.
For sure.
It's one of those.
Saying suck my dick.
Yeah.
It's lit.
I love it.
Okay, all right, BTS. Well, again, I'm glad that we had the opportunity to walk into this video. Thank you guys for suggesting this. Please suggest more. Leave it in the comments. Let us know if you like this. Let us know we should do more things, whatever it's supposed to be.
We do this because we enjoy it. I mean, it's nice to have views, it's nice to have likes, but at the end of the day, that's why we're doing it. We're not doing it for money. We're not monetized.
sure.
We can't monetize it because
For
we're
sure.
using their songs.
Right.
So,
Yeah, no money coming out of this. But it's all good though.
I appreciate that.
But it's all good though.
I appreciate this song.
For sure.
I should post it just cause.
And that's how you get fans.